Hello, my name's Harriton Watko, and welcome to our program, Talk to Harry. What is it we're going to talk about? This is going to be the first National Congress, of which I'll show you a photo of. Andy, can we put it up as I introduce it? The first National Congress is up this July 14 at the Amoranto Stadium in Quezon City. What is it all about? It's not necessarily just putting up a political show, but basically to keep abreast of what's going on in this country. Yes, it is open to all the people that support this government. So I'm not sure the Liberal Party, Trillanes, and the likes in the Senate are invited very much. Well, I'm not sure Alejandro and the others who are all anti-government are going to be invited as well. And yes, the press will be there, and you're open. The time that you're being invited to, please come in and register at 8:30 in the morning. Try to be there before 10. The guest speakers are definitely going to be very exciting. And basically, the whole purpose is the unification of the people towards improving our country. Our guest today, we have Butch Valdez, who is the chair, the Secretary Sec-Gen of the CNG. As you well know, every first Monday of the month, I always put the Citizens National Guard. But he's also the Sec-Gen, if I'm not mistaken, as well as Save the Nation movement, who's also part of the First National Congress. Butch, tell us first about the First National Congress. Because what we'll do is, I put it on at the start of the show, we'll put it on again when we end, and then when we start again and when we end, to remind our viewers that this event is coming on next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, before the First National Congress, I'd like to introduce the Citizen National Guard so that many of our televiewers will understand what the organization is and how it had been organized. This is a one-year-old organization, maybe a little bit over a year old, no? And it's called Citizen National Guard because it's made up of the citizens, no? And they who got together. No?
This is not a political party.
No, it's not a political party. Neither is it, no, a Duterte organization or a government-sponsored organization.
So it's independent?
It's independent.
And apolitical at this point?
Well, it's hard to say apolitical because we're really dealing with political issues like
current events,
terrorism, and so on and so forth. Right? Now, the organization started by one question. The question that I proposed to the people that were around us in a meeting was, this was over a year ago. What do we do if somebody succeeds in assassinating the president?
Naku, wag sana.
Okay.
Gulo ang tawag dyan.
Because the president, using his own style of leadership, is creating people, creating enemies. And rightly so, because these people should really be the enemies. And who are they? The terrorists, the Maote-inspired terrorists, and then you've got the CPP, NPA, and you've got the drug lords and drug syndicates, and of course you have the political opposition, which we loosely call the yellow tards, and of course you also have the oligarchs. The part of that, not the oligarchs are together with the political opposition. And of course, you also have the foreign intelligence agencies, okay? More specifically, the CIA. As you have heard the president say more than once, no? If anything happens to me...
CIA gumawa niyan.
CIA ang gumawa niyan. And he has said it from the podium, no? And he almost says it matter-of-factly, okay? Now, all of these groups want a regime change in one way or another. And anything, that's why we have enumerated them in Citizen National Guard as the enemies